Life and death and love and birth and peace and war on the planet Earth. Is there anything that's worth more than peace and love on the planet Earth? Whoa. Whoa, come on and sing it with me.
Sing?
The words relate to the key.
Going dark.
Whoa, come on and sing it with me. The words relate to the key. The pattern, if it's a pattern.
Hola, mi amigos. With the Steven Universe spinoff recently being announced, I was thinking now is a good time as any to talk about Steven Universe, the gayest Cartoon Network show.
Is this the gayest Cartoon Network show? Is this the gay?
Hey Google, what is the gayest Cartoon Network show?
When talking about the gayest Cartoon Network show, people often point to shows that have significant and explicit LGBTQ+ representation. Two shows consistently come up in this conversation. Steven Universe.
I was right.
This show is-
It's the gayest! Now I'm sure you're wondering, what the hell is Steven Universe? Isn't that the show that would come on after Gumball and I would turn off Cartoon Network? What is Steven Universe? Steven Universe is a show about a little boy being lured by three lesbians. You have the short purple lesbian, who's loud, obnoxious, annoying, and dumb. You have the OCD autistic lesbian. She's really creepy around Steven because she wanted to bang Steven's mom.
Whoa, why are you here, Pearl?
Me? Nothing. I was just, well, you know how I always say, I like to watch you sleep sometimes.
What the fuck? Are you with that Diddy shit? Oh, hell no.
And you have Garnet. This is Garnet back together. She's the big one. The plot of the show is they're just grooming Steven. That's all the plot is. Let's groom Steven, guys. What are you talking about? Steven Universe isn't. There's no grooming. There's no grooming in Steven Universe. What are you talking about? That's all the gay people that click on my video, by the way. And you know what they are? They're fucking wrong. Let's take a look at Steven Universe Fusing, which is just a ripoff of Dragon Ball Fusing. They just ripped off Dragon Ball Fusing and they just made it really gay. That's all the Steven Universe team did. They're like, let's take Dragon Ball Fusing and make it gay. But before we go any further, I want to look at the Steven Universe demographic. Like, what ages is this show targeting? 8 and up!
Oh, hell no! Oh, hell no!
So I want you to keep in mind that this show is made for 8-year-olds. This show is created for children. So I want to talk about 3 episodes that raise big red flags. First episode is Together Aloning. But before we talk about Alone Together, we have to figure out what the fuck fusion is in this evil world of Steven Universe. So we're gonna break down this small clip from Coach Steven. And this episode will basically tell us everything we need to know about fusing. It starts with Garnet thrusting her hips back and forward. Then Pearl covers Steven's eyes and doesn't want him watching it. And then proceeds to start blushing and bite her lip. And then Garnet thrusts some more. Amethyst is dancing, doing weird shoulder things. Then Garnet spreads her legs and opens up her vagina, and Amethyst hops into her vagina. So once the purple little one hops into the big one's gooch, they turn into one massive, big, stinky, smelly lesbian. Okay, class, what have we learned about Steven Universe fusing? Number 1. Fusing is the act between two crystal gem aliens, and they do a little dance and they become big. Number 2, fusion is inherently sexual. They're doing weird sexual dances and thrusting and jumping into each other's vaginas. And on top of that, Pearl is covering Steven's eyes and blushing because she is a cuck. And now that we've learned everything there is to know about fusion, we can finally, after so many fucking minutes, talk about Alone Together, this godforsaken episode.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to use this microphone for a little bit, and that's because my normal microphone decided to break while I was playing Strongest Battlegrounds on Roblox. My normal microphone, it like broke as I was just playing the game, and then it just like magically broke somehow, and I don't even know what the frick like even happened, bro. Like I wasn't even like. So the episode starts out with them trying to Steven in a way, because they're doing the fusion dance, and that's basically alien sex. So they're trying to rape this little boy and make him do the sex dance, and they're pushing him they're making him push each other against the wall. They're making him wiggle in weird ways. He's not able to do it because he is a child, so he cannot perform the sexual alien moves. And he gets pretty upset, so he decides to meet with his Connie. He decides to go to the beach with her, his friend Connie, and he was venting to her, and he's like, "Oh, I'm Steven, I couldn't dance." And then she's all like, "I never danced." And then he's like, "You never dance?" And then he shoves his fucking phone in the sand, charger down. That's just a way to damage your phone, so fuck Steven for that. So they start dancing in the sand together, and then the fusion dance happens because Steven is half gem, and he's able to fuse with her. And then they do the weird alien guessing dance as children. This whole entire episode is very weird and very uncomfortable. It has a weird vibe to it. But back to the episode. Steven's belly button starts glowing and they fuse, and they become big, and they have brown skin, and it's them both combined. And then they run to the rest of the crystal gems. They're like, "We did it, we fused, look, we fused." And then Pearl says this really fucking weird line, and this just like proves that the whole fusion thing is like very sexual, because she says, "This is inappropriate."
It's impossible, or at the very least inappropriate.
Okay, guys, I got my microphone back. I bought a new one off Amazon. So we are so back. You don't have to listen to that really shitty microphone. I'm sorry you guys had to listen to that for a minute. But what happens next is they go and get donuts, and they get 2 donuts, and they're like, "Should we keep fusing? No, we shouldn't. Or, yes, we should." I don't know. They're like making a decision. Then a dude invites them to a rave, whatever you want to call it. They went to the rave and started dancing extremely violently, and they were scaring the locals. They were terrifying the citizens with their shit ass dance moves. So then everyone started staring at them and giving them fucking stink eyes. And this weird dude that you never see again and never seen before walks up to them. Why did I say them? Walks up to the big tranny. What does he say? He says something like, I'm going to I think he says that. I'm pretty sure he says that. So then the guy tries to rape them, and then the big tranny runs away, and they're like talking to themselves because it's Steven and Connie, the Jew, the brown Indian Jew. And they're like, "You're supposed to like this. Why don't you like dancing with me? Why don't you want to be a
You're supposed to like this. Why don't we like this?"
And then the dude's like, "Come on, I'm gonna come here with you on the dance floor." And then they're like, "You know what, I'm gonna dance really good." And then they dance like a fucking monkey. And then they split, turn into 2, and they start laughing and running around, and the episode ends. And it's very eerie and creepy. But yeah, I'd implore you to go watch that episode for yourself, because it is very uncomfortable and weird, and you should sit down and watch it, and then remember that this is made for 8-year-olds. I did say I was going to talk about 3 episodes, but I lied. I don't want to do that. I want to talk about more things surrounding the show. In my research, in my 30 minutes of research, I have found 2 fan controversies that I'd like to talk about. This was back in 2015, I believe. Some Tumblr person, a person of the Tumblr, posted Steven Universe fan art, and they made Steven Universe's mom skinny. They made her skinny, and she's really fat in the show. She's a fat bitch in the show, and the artist made them skinny. The Steven Universe fandom, seeing this, got really mad. They started cyberbullying her and threatening her and being like normal on the internet, being like, I'll kill you if you draw her skinny. I want to do a little exercise here with you guys. You need to close your eyes. Imagine that you are Paige Paz, okay? You are Paige Paz. You just spent many hours drawing scary art of Steven Universe's mom, and you are very proud of it. So you're like, I'm gonna upload this to Tumblr. I want to put this on Tumblr for the people of Tumblr to see. So you do that, and then they start attacking you, being like, hey, why is she so skinny? Why is she so skinny? Why is she so skinny? That's what they say. They say it 3 fucking times. So you're getting bullied online by Tumblr people that are probably gross and smelly and gay. I see a couple choices here. Choice 1, delete Tumblr account. Just give up. Be like, I guess we're cooked. Let me delete my Tumblr account and give up. Maybe even start a new one. Option 2, stick by your work. Say to these haters, fuck you. No. I love my skinny, scary art. I love it. Paige Paz decided to pick option number 3, which was a hidden option, by the way. It was like a secret option. Run to the kitchen and start slashing. Now, I don't know why she would do that. I don't know why she would run to the kitchen and start trying to open up her skin. Very, weird. But she did do that, and she survived. Oh, thank God she survived. Oh, thank God we didn't lose Paige Paz. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. I love this one. This one's good. The Steven Universe creators did a little concept art for this character called Concrete. And I'm gonna just read you the description of this character real quick. So, they are bashful, super agile, but not as strong as she looks. Has a wicked shoe collection, and they can't read. Bashful, wicked shoe collection, and can't read. What comes into your mind? I can show you what came into the creator's mind. They have black skin, they have big friggin' lips, and they can't read. I really wish this was in the show. This would improve the show by 1000%. They had Concrete out here with her wicked shoe collection, being bashful and not being able to read, and having her big friggin' lips. Sadly, this stayed in the concept stage and was not added to the show. Very sad. But Steven Universe fans saw this, didn't really like it, said it was racist. Don't know where the fuck they're coming from. If you look at this and think it's racist, if you like look at that and you think of a black woman, you're probably a fucking racist. Like, when I look at that, I see Concrete. I don't see, like, you look at the dark skin and the big lips and you're like, that's a black person. You're fucking racist. That's an alien, dude. That's not even a human. That's just Concrete. That's not... Yeah, I think the real racist ones are the fans that look at that and see a black woman. But the real question of the day, who the fuck thought of this gay show? Who thought of this gay show? Who did that? I'm gonna put a trigger warning here, guys. If you are triggered by ugly people, please click off the video. If ugly people trigger you, please click off the video. Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar. You say that 3 times in a mirror while spinning around, she'll appear behind you and molest you.
I'm a jerky.
Rebecca Sugar is the mastermind behind Steven Universe. She is the writer, and she is the songmaker. She is the creator of Steven Universe. She is Steven Universe's god. Is Rebecca Sugar gay? Now, this will come as a fucking humongous shocker. She is bisexual, non-binary, and genderqueer. What does genderqueer mean? Hey Google! Okay, so you're just gonna fucking ignore me. Hey Google! What is the definition of genderqueer?
Here's the definition of genderqueer. Denoting or relating to a person whose gender identity does not correspond to conventional binary gender distinctions.
What the fuck are you saying? So she's an alien from outer space like her in her TV show. But we have to talk about the elephant in the room. Why she look that way? Now, if you have eyes, you'll notice she's not a looker. In fact, she's a look-awayer. Now, I don't really want to say mean things about Rebecca Sugar because I'm going to be taken off of YouTube, and that would fucking suck. So instead, I'll pass it to my good retired friend who's really in the room with me right now. Matt Pat, take it away.
Rebecca Sugar has pubic ass hair, and the short pixie cut doesn't even look cute. The middle of her face looks like the pussy, and the hair around it is, her hips, waist, and bust are all the same measurements down to the fat man, titties, has sugar. More like testosterone. Throw in some chromosomes too. A damn bitch.
Oh my god, I forgot to give Matt Pat his meds. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, don't leave me. No! I want you here with me.
Okay guys, you're nearing the end of this video, but before you go, let's just watch a quick little interview with Rebecca Sugar. Let's just see what she has to say.
Children, I think there were a lot of things when I was young, for example, like really casual anti-Semitism.
And another weird thing about this shit is that she has a fucking husband and he's black. So I guess all the genderqueer, non-binary fucking stuff was just a lie for woke points because she's just fucking married to some big black guy, some big fat black nigga.